What a dumb sentence you just had.
That's not a.
Some people are just disorganized.
They choose to be this way.
Uh,
Mine are like organized, which is surprising. I think he just shoves it all in his closet.
Well,
That's the thing. I don't think it really counts. That's the truth. It is so bad.
that's funny. Okay. All right, what problems did we do last time, kids? 8 through 28.
Nope.
Well, it's on 34.
Yeah.
6, 4, 8 through 28. That looks accurate. All right, number 8 was negative 2, 6. 10 was negative 7, 3. 12 was 0, 2. 14 was 2, negative 4. 16 was negative 6, negative 8. 18 is 1/2, 1. 20 was 29 field goals, 37 extra points. 22 is 4.5, negative 1.5. 24 is 1/2, 4. 26A is 4, 1. 26B is a graph wherein the lines cross in the first quadrant at, surprise, surprise, 4, 1. 26C adds another graph that crosses the y-intercept at 3. 26D is 0, 3 and 2, 5. What questions do we have from that lesson? 12 sounds fine. Are we went through 28? That's crazy. 95. What are you saying?
Is that what the answer was?
95.
That's very impressive. Oh, do you have the answer?
Okay.
I thought you just did it really fast. I was like, whoa, dude, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bruv. Okay. Okay, we are solving this with elimination. What should we do? What is our goal number 1 for whatever this is called? Elimination. Make one of them opposites. That's true. Which one do we want to do? Okay, we can do that. We may do it twice if we do that. But that's fine. Because I want to show you something about it. Okay, so if we want to eliminate the x's, what are we going to have to do? Times by what? I feel like we're struggling a lot. It's a good thing that the timed out the way it's timing out, because we're going to get extra practice on this, which clearly we need. Clearly. Like add them right now? Yeah. We could, but nothing's going to go away. Because 3 minus 5 is negative 2. 3 minus 5 is negative 2, not 0. 3x minus 5x. You're combining like terms. That equals negative 2x.
We want the X to go.
We want it to poof.
That whole thing.
Oh. And in order to make them opposites, we have to multiply times something.
1 plus 5.
Don't do decimals. Negative 3. The signs are already opposite on the x's. So we could do positive 3 on the bottom one. If we multiply 3 times this, what is it going to be? Negative 15. So what do we need to multiply the top one times? 5. Positive, because we want the signs to be opposite, right? You can't do something to one side of an equation without doing it to the other side. You have to do that. Right. Because you would unbalance your teeter-totter otherwise. So the top one, if we multiply it times 5, what do we get? 15x minus 15y. And then what? Negative 30. And then on the bottom one, what do we end up with? Negative 15x plus 18y, 36. Now they're opposites, so now what can we do? We can add it all up and get rid of stuff. Because 15 minus 15 is what? Uh-oh, what happened?
Connection problem? Hey! I didn't do anything. I'm over
Yeah,
here.
Charlotte, we're playing you anyways. It's Matthias,
No,
yes.
He has a little disc in her head. That's why he's not
You're the
working.
closest to
Yeah.
me.
I'm a robot, guys. That's why it doesn't like me.
Our internet is going nuts, so.
Oh no.
On top of that, I looked at it and wrote, no, don't say that. Then how come you only
Excellent now.
You know what?
Let's see.
You can fool a guy.
That's a long delay. There it goes. Okay. All right. Maybe we're good to go now. All right. So 15 minus 15 is 0, which is great because then this cancels, right? So negative 15y plus 18y is what? No, that's what this one. 3y. And then negative 30 plus 36 is what? 6. Now what? Divide by 3. Y equals 2. Now what should we do? Yeah, one of the equations. Which one? Sure. It doesn't matter. Remember, we can put it into any of them.
Yeah.
The top one does have the smallest numbers, right? It's even reducible, actually. But
Lovely. That's nice.
we're not going to reduce it, though. Because this is Algebra 1, and we don't want to introduce too many variables at once. Okay, so what now? Negative 3 times 2, which is what? Negative 6. And then what? Add 6. Sounds good.
Hey, call me your friend.
I thought y'all had steak.
We have beef. No, we have steak. Steak, guys. Important.
She was trying to say they had beef earlier. And
No,
she
I-
just kept saying
no,
they
she-
had steak.
No, she said we have beef. And I said, no, we have steak.
So before we move on from this one, what?
I said I like steak too.
Great. Before we move on from this one, let's look back at the beginning. So we have 3x minus 3y equals negative 6. And negative 5x plus 6y equals 12. Our number one goal is what? We can't eliminate until something's true. Opposite, right? We want either the x's or y's to be opposite. What happens if I just multiply this top one times 2?
What do you mean by having the x and y?
Sometimes I want to throw things through walls.
I feel that.
What is the opposite of 2?
-2?
Great. So we need the x's or y's, either one of them, to have opposites. Like these are opposites. Now, back to my question. What happens if I just multiply this top one times 2? Yeah. This would be negative 6y, which is opposite of that. So instead of multiplying top and bottom times something, we could just look and say, oh, if I just multiply the top one times 2, it was not for nothing. Okay, so now we've got these two. What can we do with those two? We already multiplied. What can we do with them? Yeah, kind of. We're eliminating, right? What's negative 5x plus 6x? 1x or x. What is 6y plus negative 6y? 0. It eliminates. Well, negative 6 times 2 is negative 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. X equals 0. What do we do with that? Plug it back in. And it's 0, so that's nice. 3 times minus 3y equals negative 6. Put our 0 right there. What do we do now? Divide by negative 3, because that poofs away. And y equals 2. So there's a couple of bits, right? One is you're in Algebra 1. Like I like to remind you, you're not always going to see the fastest, easiest way. This way worked. It was totally fine. Multiply the top times 5 and the bottom times 3. Right? Then they're opposites. Easy peasy. We got there. And also sometimes see an easier way. Yes, ma'am.
What page are you looking at on the math book?
I was looking at the homework.
Yeah, but which page?
The homework.
I think I did the wrong page.
What did I assign you? 354. I thought it was 360. Because I thought we were doing 6-4.
By the way, all three of us got it wrong.
Let's look at what I wrote down on Thursday, shall we? Let's see if y'all are wrong. That would be funny.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, 12 is the right number. I wrote it down too. Well, this is 3x minus 3y. I mean, you wrote 353.
Actually, what I wrote is 353. That's true. 353.
That's why it's all 54.
Yeah, but the problems didn't start.
But the problems didn't start.
That was not what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to do 6-4. That was what was supposed to happen, but it's okay. Because it works out pretty well. It works out just fine because of what we're doing. All right, well, let me read you the answers to what you may have actually done. And then we're going to continue practicing elimination. I don't know if y'all have looked at what is due on Thursday or not. This Thursday. Not next. This Thursday. That is due tomorrow. Technically, it's a Tuesday, has a test. That was on there. That was listed. Thursday, you're going to have to look at Google Classroom. But what it is it's a PDF that's got additional problems. It has systems. It also has some extra graphing practice and some extra solving equations practice. Because we need those things. That's why it's there. You don't like it's the same. Well, no, a PDF, it's just a document. And so you're going to find the homework like on Google Classroom instead of in the book.
It's like a fancy word for a link.
Yes. Yes. PDF is a document format that was invented by Adobe, and it's like a universal thing. Portable document format. It's designed to be kind of universal because like there's a .doc or docx, which is a Word document and whatever else, but then only Word can open it. Of course, now stuff can translate it, whatever. So back in the day, there's Adobe's like, okay, let's make a format that's going to look the same wherever you open it. Windows, Mac. There wasn't really smartphones then, and so they invented PDF, and it's been the standard ever since. And so if you are sending somebody a Word doc, or heaven forbid a Pages doc or something, and you're like, you want to make sure it looks the way you sent it, convert it to a PDF. Nowadays, from any program you're doing, to make a PDF, all you have to do is say print, and then when you go select printer, you click save to PDF, and then it'll spit it out, and it'll always look the same.
What's PDF sample?
I already answered that when she asked it. Portable document format. Okay, number 8, 6, -2. Number 10, 6, 3. Number 12, -3, -4. Excuse me. Number 14, 5, -3. 16, 2.54. 18, 1, 2.5. 20, 25, 16. 22, 4, 0. 24, 4, -1. 26, -1, 3 1/3. 28, 12, -4, 7/8. 4 and 7/8. What questions do you have? 28. Okay.
Okay, so this one, are we supposed to do that one or this one?
What do you mean it's not? Katie.
I said this one. That's what we confirmed I wrote down. What I meant to assign was the other one.
Okay, do we need to do that one this week?
Okay, let me handle that
Okay.
side. I already told you what is assigned on Thursday, didn't I? Yes.
I didn't know we were going to do it.
We can do both, right?
You can. I was actually going to say that. When I get there, let's focus on what we're focusing on. Let me do the teacher. You do the student. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, moving on. 28. Sounds great.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You late.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we just went
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
How are you?
Is it your birthday?
Okay, so on this problem, because of the lesson that it's in, I know what the book wants us to do, but we're going to disregard their obvious suggestion, and we're going to do something else. Because we're going to remind, now, a problem like this wouldn't show up on the test. You won't have something with fractions and mixed numbers in a system. That's not going to be on the test. Easy peasy. All right? However, it's very useful that we go ahead and practice with this. Okay, so first things first. When we're dealing with fractions and equations, it is way easier if we have improper fractions instead of mixed numbers. Way easier. So let's turn these mixed numbers into improper fractions. How do we do that? Y'all remember? Multiply and add. True enough. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Right? I'm going to just write these down with this there. Whoosh.
I see something you can do before you do that.
What?
The 2 over 3 thing.
Yeah, it is going to eliminate. I'm glad you see that. We're gonna like make fractions go away first. But yes, it is going to eliminate. I'm glad that you saw that. Okay. What's 4 times 2? Plus 3. 11. What's 6 times 4?
24.
Plus 1. 25. Now, I have shown y'all this before. This is less useful in Algebra 1. We don't have as many times where we end up needing this trick. But it is a useful enough trick later on that it's worth bringing it back in. If we have fractions in an equation, we can murder them. Okay? So, what we have to know in order to murder said fractions is we have to look at, let me group these out so it's easier to look at. So this is the first part, this is the second part. I did forget to put the X, thank you. Now, when we're looking at this one, it's the same on top and bottom actually because of the numbers that are there. But when we look at the denominators, what is the least common denominator between 2, 3, and 4? 12. Y'all are thinking in the wrong direction. What's the least smallest number they multiply to get? Right? Because if it was a factor, then we're up a creek because 3 it doesn't work. But yeah, great. So we can multiply everything up here times 12. What is the least common denominator in the second equation? 12.
You're trying, bro. We all see that.
Okay. What is 1/2 times 12? 6. What's 2/3 times 12? 8. What's 11/4 times 12? If you pre-reduce, you probably don't even need it, but
33.
it is 33.
He's on a very short crush out.
Very short crash.
He's gonna go home
Okay.
and be like, dang.
What is 1/4 times 12?
That's just dang. 3.
Yeah.
I have a match up with this. So
What is negative 2/3 times 12?
negative 8.
Negative 8. What is 25/4 times 12?
35.
It's not 35. It is 75.
It's something with a 5.
That's fair enough. So we murdered the fractions, and now we still can eliminate, right, Katie? It's going to eliminate, so we don't have to multiply times anything. He's ready to go. We just eliminate.
He's like, bye guys.
We add them together. What's 6x plus 3x?
9.
9x. What's 33 plus 75? 108. Divide by 9. What's 108 divided by 9?
12.
Now what?
Put it into the equation.
Put it in an equation. Which one?
Anyone.
Any of them. How about one of these without the fractions in it?
Yeah.
Do the fractions.
You could. I mean, it's going to clean up actually because reducing, but I think I'm going to plug it into this top one. What's 6 times 12? 72. Now what? Subtract 72. 8y equals, what is 33 minus 72? Now what? Divide by 8. So y equals negative 79 eighths.
No, y equals, wait. Wait, no, it's negative 79. Or negative 39, not 39.
It is 39, not 79. That is true.
I got that right.
And it's still negative 39 eighths.
That's why I said negative 39. I was like, wait a second.
Okay. Probably not, but go ahead and ask.
Can we do 26?
Yes. We can.
I made 1 cent. Beat that.
I made more dollars.
I make half of it.
I still got it on Thursday.
Cool.
United. I got the bottom United.
Speaking of dollars, our account is now able to receive super chats.
What's that? Poor soul.
Ooh, LJ.
You'll figure it out. Just do a little research in Google.
Number 20. Find the two numbers with a sum of 41 and a difference of 9. What does sum mean?
Add.
Addition.
Yeah.
41, right? And a difference of 9. And then you solve it. It is. What should we do now? Yeah. Eliminate. Nobody heard your joke.
I said elimination, but I said it in a way that the man said elimination.
Divide by 2. X plus x is 2x. Change my mind.
No, they're having a crash round. Somebody back there is having a crash round. Did you hear that? They have them around and stuff.
That's nice. Who bets it's
That's
Rowley?
That's Rowley.
He left class. He left class.
What? Are y'all good?
Yeah.
What's 41 minus 25?
16.
16. Yeah. I don't think 25. It's his birthday.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday, bro.
Oh, I take you.
Happy birthday, bro.
Okay. What we're going to do. What time is it? Yeah, perfect. So I have explained already this sentence. What is due on Thursday is on Google Classroom. It is not.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't the test. The test is on Tuesday for the 4th time at this point. There is homework that is on Google Classroom. You do the same steps, same plan, same whatever. You're not leaving. We're not done. We're like far from done. But I'm giving all the information. Right? We do have a test on Tuesday. That is a thing that is happening. We're going to do some more elimination. We probably will throw in some substitution ones too today. Practice them some more. What I am going to do, actually I think I can do this. I think I can do half of this right now. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Actually, I have those.
Lucky.
Your name is literally over there, so I don't think that's true.
I have it at home.
Rash out. I think you're rash out.
Yeah, I think it's somebody having a crush on it.
What is this class? Algebra 1. Algebra 1.
And they're throwing a red mix.
I bet it's
Let's see.
But all you hear is like a giant metal ding down the hallway. It's so cool.
No, I don't want to go to a Google Meet. I just want to make a new assignment.
Oh, bro.
No, he doesn't. He loves me, right?
Yeah. It's like, totally.
A couple of y'all are like really reconfirming that I was right.
What? About what?
Like homos, married.
No.
About
No. About a couple of decisions regarding seating chart.
why?
Am I good one?
You don't gotta worry about it. You don't gotta worry about it.
Was it a good
I
or a
would
bad?
beat him up. He wouldn't die that
The
day.
decision was correct, so it's a good thing.
Oh.
All right, I am putting, listen, Linda, the answers to 6-4 homework on Google Drive, Google Classroom. Pick photo. Nope, just kidding. LOL, JK. Come back. Try again. Maybe let's.
LOA? LOL, JK. LOA. Oh, I see.
Great. Okay.
I had brain rot and I woke up like.
Kablamio. All right. So I'm going to do some of the odd problems from this homework set together with you. You now have access to all the answers from 6-4, plus we're going to go over the homework that is actually assigned on Thursday. So if you let yourself be, you have the ability and the opportunity to be very prepared for the test on Tuesday. That's kind of up to you though, right? Yes, it is up to you. That was not a no sentence. It is up to you. I'm not mean. I just like accuracy where useful. All right. So the instructions say solve by elimination, but I'm going to pretend like this first one says solve using substitution. So we're going to do number 7, but we're going to solve it using substitution.
What is this?
It doesn't matter because I'm going to write it on the board. Okay.
Sorry.
Like, you know what? Let's put it all the way down. It's like
All right.
2 plus 2.
So we are going to solve, and the instructions actually say solve by substitution. So in order to solve this by substitution, what should we do? I don't even know what anybody's saying right now.
You gotta put the top one into y-intercept and then put it into the.
We should solve one of them for one of the variables. The top one we could solve for either x or y. In order to stretch our muscles, because I don't want us to get confused later, I'm going to say we're going to solve the top one for x and not y. But you could solve it for y. That would be totally fine. You get the same answer as long as you don't make any mistakes. Okay, so if we're going to solve the top one for x, what do we need to do? You can rewrite it and then subtract y, right? Would be great. Are 2 and y like terms? No. So we just got to write them down next to each other. Something worth noting. Another place that some of us get confused sometimes is this is the same as this. Yeah? As long as the SIGNs match. Sorry, I'm used to teaching pre-cal right now. Y'all only know one kind of sign. You don't know two kinds of signs. As long as the signs match. In pre-cal, actually in geometry, next year even, you'll learn about a new kind of sign. Okay? So same thing. No, that's different. That's when you're like 15 or so.
I haven't learned that one yet.
Okay. What do we need to do with that? Substitute where? Into the x. Take this. We're going to put it where the x goes, which means we're going to rewrite this one with parenthesis where the x is. And then we're going to shove that into said parentheses, right? Then what should we do? Distribute sounds lovely.
He's like, ask the question already.
What is negative 3 times 2? Negative 6. What is negative 3 times negative y? 3y.
I was just like, wow.
Now what? Combine like terms sounds good. What is 3y plus 4y?
7y. Again, y. Why 7?
Add 6 sounds like a good idea. Let's do it.
I know the answer. Good for you.
No, you don't.
Nobody cares. It's not a race or a competition.
I was just about to say how hot it was at that spot.
What is going? What was going on?
I did it on
What is 15 plus 6?
Don't even remind me.
I said it quietly.
No, but I still did it.
I'll make a deal. I won't say it at all.
What should we do now?
Divide by 7.
Divide by 7 sounds good.
I'll bring the 21 bean back. Oh, I love that meme.
So what does y equal? 3.
No, well,
Why are you guys so fast?
I don't know. I'm running.
Put it back into one of them. That sounds great. Which one should we plug it into? How about the one that's already solved for x?
yeah.
That seems fun.
I had a button. Wow. No, I had a little button.
Somebody push it.
Well, when you pushed it, it said that was easy, and like I used to be obsessed with pushing it when I was a kid. My mom hated it. You were a kid? Yeah, I had
You're
it.
still a kid.
Okay, 2 years away from not being a kid anymore. But
That sounds freaky.
What should we do now?
combine my terms.
I just got into it.
Substitute it.
My brother came up to me and goes,
We already did substitute.
Wait,
Oh, look
oh,
at
right
you.
there.
He's looking
2
at me.
minus 3 is negative 1.
My bad.
Okay. Yeah, talking while we should be doing math so creepy. I agree. What's 2 minus 3? Negative 1. Because we're in practice mode, let's solve this same one with elimination. Okay. So we've got x plus y equals 2. Negative 3x plus 4y equals 15.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we want to solve that by elimination. What is our number one goal? Opposites. Get the x's opposite or the y's opposite. So how could we do that? Multiply the top by 3 sounds like a good idea. You could also instead multiply by negative 4, and that would get you there, right? That would get you the y's opposite. So what's 3 times x? 3x. What is 3 times y?
Shut up, you say it. 3y. I don't care anymore.
What is 2 times 3? 6. Then we eliminate. What's negative 3x plus 3x? 0. He goes away. What's 4y plus 3y? 7y. What's 15 plus 6? 21. Divided by 7. Y equals 3. Imagine that. We get the same answer either way. Now what should we do? Put it back in. X plus 3 equals 2. Now what? Subtract the 3. You don't have to, because we were able to make them opposites by just multiplying the top one. Sometimes you have to multiply them both, but not always. Keep it so. This is important. That's your whole thought process highlights something that I've been screaming about for weeks now. Right? And I'm gonna scream about it a little bit more because this is important. Because the sooner you get this thing, the sooner your algebra unlock happens. And that is, instead of thinking about what to do, like memorizing a whole crap ton of steps, think about why you're doing it and where am I going and what is my goal, right? And this is right. So last time we multiplied top and bottom. Why did we do that? Because our goal was to get 2 of them opposites. So we can do that by just multiplying one of them, right? So thinking goals, thinking where am I trying to go, right? I've used the example. I've even used it when I'm preaching before. Or if we're on a path and we're using a compass and we put this compass and we want to go 32 degrees north of east or whatever it is. If we turn over here and we're looking down at the compass and we're trying to do this, we're going to end up veering off. And if we're trying to go that way, we're going to end up over there. And if we're lost in the woods, that can be a big difference. But if we figure out a thing and we sight, and now we just hold the compass and we walk towards that, we can get there. Same. Think about where am I trying to go? And then use the tools to get there. And if you learn that this year, geometry is going to be a breeze. Because that's like all of geometry. Where am I going? Then use tools to get there. Okay? How are we doing on time? Pretty good? Pretty good. Contrary for contrary's sake is kind of irritating, but maybe that was the point. All right? I want you guys to do as a guided practice. So you're going to start it, and then I'm going to do it. Number 9 on page 360. Go ahead and do it by elimination like it says to do. This one wouldn't be bad with substitution either. But. See, if we're real lucky, if we practice this real good and y'all all get it, the next year, like the 2 or 3 times in the year we have to solve a system randomly because something dumb is happening on a problem, maybe y'all will remember how to do it. That would be great. No, I'm just saying that's not actually very typical. Usually I kind of have to reteach systems briefly in geometry. But this year we're kind of getting extra practice, so that could be good. Elimination, go. Seems a little silly, doesn't it?
I was like, I just drew the whole thing. How did I do that?
Why is there an equals and then a plus right after that?
Because I accidentally wrote negative 68 because I multiplied times negative 4, and so I just changed it to a plus by putting a plus sign.
Oh, to make it plus.
Yeah.
You don't like negative numbers, therefore.
Yeah. Yeah, it almost looks like programming, except in programming it wouldn't be equals plus, it would be plus equals. Usually. There might be a language where it's equals plus, I don't know. Once you finish doing this with elimination, I want you to do the same one with substitution. The same one with substitution. If you're real lucky, you'll get the same answer both times. Is that 4? Probably. Yep, it would be. This morning, somebody tried to fight me on the internet.
Really?
That's nice.
I commented on this post. Somebody posted in this Stormlight Archive group, which is a book series, but it's going to be adapted now on Apple TV. And somebody posted like, "This is ChatGPT's cat asked whatever," and is kind of like stupid and whatever. It's like all these actors and for these different characters, and which is whatever. It's fine. It's funny. ChatGPT's dumb. It doesn't know that The Rock shouldn't be whatever character this is or whatever else. It's fine, whatever. But then you go to the comment section, and everybody, like pretty much every comment was, "Oh my gosh, AI is awful. Stop. Why? How dare you post this? This is horrible. Why would you do this? AI is terrible. Stop. Don't you know that?" All this stuff. And so I commented, I don't know the original poster of this, but clearly this was meant to be funny, and it's not that deep. Calm down. And this person commented, and he's like, "That's a crap take." He didn't say crap, but that's a crap take. AI is destroying the world or whatever else. And I just commented back, "If you say so." And then he commented, "I do say so, and you can't verify anything else." I decided 3 things about this interchange. 1, I was not going to actually argue with this person because that was going to go nowhere and probably make me mad. Number 2, I was not going to be rude or ugly to this person. Number 3, I was not going to stop talking until they did. And so I commented something like, "Oh my gosh, your intellect is amazing. Your clearly well-reasoned arguments have persuaded me," and he hasn't commented anything since.
He's like, "I've done my job."
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't think people on the internet, especially not on Facebook, are interested in having a substantive discussion about anything. So I'm not going to engage with that. That's a 68.
Wouldn't that be 21 instead of?
Yeah, it would be. I was too distracted by the 68, the dying 68, and I wrote 5 again. I don't know, bro.
I know, right?
Well, that's what I got. He's like, wait, did I mess up? I wrote no edit here. Because I was looking at this one.
I hate it when that happens.
And all my answers are correct. Now I know why.
You know, it happens in this.
Do we have any questions on any of this?
I think I'm trying to score it though. Wouldn't you get a fraction on that?
Where did I miss a sign? Oh, here.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes that something else too.
I'm kind of a little lost in the elimination, but I don't know where. Hold on.
Did you do this? What do you mean kind of? What did you not do?
I did, but I was like, wait, that makes more sense.
Instead of copying it.
Yeah, but I don't feel confident doing it by myself. If that makes sense.
In other words, you did nothing great.
No, I did everything right except for the first part.
Okay, kids. Go forth and prosper. I will see you on Thursday.
Oh, do you think that people spend more in the cold, burn more calories in the cold than
Do I think that people burn more calories in the cold?
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. Has anyone looked it up? I did.
I disagree.
Is it yes or no? It's yes. I do. I knew.
So yes, definitely you burn more calories in the cold. Because your body requires more energy, aka calories, to stay warm. So yes, now is it a lot more? Probably not. But is it more? Yes, technically. I mean, that's easily and obviously true.
I would got a lot of that kid impact.
That's how you get up.
Yeah, the type of kid outside. Was he? I have no idea.
I think he was just here to play on the playground.
I think, well, because he was, I think, one of his students before us, like little brothers.
That makes sense.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Was that a while ago?
Yeah, it was back when the stream was like glitching out.